Priority embarkation. It's kind of a big deal. If you've been on social media the last 24 hours, you've probably seen several posts from individual cruisers that have stated that Carnival Cruise Line has changed their priority embarkation policies and process. Today on the show, we're going to clarify everything and let you know exactly what is going on with Carnival's priority embarkation process. We're also sharing news on the show today that Carnival has restarted an internship that's fun for young individuals, young college students to work on board. We're also sharing news of a Viking cruise ship that has over 100 ill passengers on board, and we're sharing the latest on the Titanic tour submersible that is still missing. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Wednesday to all you islanders. We are halfway through the week. We hope you're having a good day. We are on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together as we catch up on the latest in cruising and cruise news. We are glad you are here. Be sure you are a subscriber. You are an official islander in this community. Be sure you've hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to receive notifications when we upload content. You will be notified, and you can chill and relax and catch up on the latest happenings in the industry. Let's start with this. An interesting report yesterday as searchers detected banging underwater in the Atlantic Ocean yesterday by this capsule, this submersive vessel that has people on board, 5 individuals on board. They were going to visit the wreckage of the Titanic. It's an eerie story for us. Amanda and I were talking about this last night at dinner. Just over a week ago, we were on the Carnival Venezia sailing to Halifax, Nova Scotia. We were in literally the same area. The captain announced when we were passing by just a couple of miles away from the wreckage of the Titanic. And here we are, this story continues. There are signs of life, though, as banging was heard. There's so many men and women from our country and others looking, helping, searching. And it looks like there's about 24 hours left. It's like a scene from a movie, except for it's our current reality. 24 hours left of oxygen. They're trying to find this submersible. We are hoping. We are praying. We are following. We hope that good news is found. They have to find the submersible somewhere on the ocean floor, they think. They have to bring it to the surface, of course, and get these individuals out. We will keep you updated on this story. We are hoping and praying for the best. Let's talk about this, a news story that is all over social media. If you've seen this on social media, more than likely it has hundreds of comments beside it, everyone weighing in, everyone sharing screenshots, sharing what they think, what they believe. Priority embarkation, it is a big deal. It's one of the best perks of any cruise line loyalty program. This one in particular is Carnival's VIFP loyalty program. When you reach that diamond level, or just underneath the platinum level, or you book a suite, you pay that money, you book a suite, or you pay money for that faster to the fun. There's 4 different ways here that you can get priority embarkation, and it's coveted. People want it. If you're at that level where you can get on board first, let me ask you this question. I know that you like it, but why do you like it? When you get on board and you're one of the first couple of dozen or couple of hundred people on board, what do you like to do? Do you head straight for the food because there's no line whenever you're one of the first people up there? Do you drop your stuff off at the room first, go find a lounger? Do you change into your swimsuit, get in the hot tub, get in the pool because no one else is there? Do you enjoy priority embarkation just so you can get outside of the terminal and the thousands of people that are sitting there waiting to get on the cruise ship? Let us know why you like priority embarkation in the comment section below. The process, though, has been the same since COVID really restarted, right? We didn't have priority embarkation for a while. Then it came back, and Carnival said you can check in 16 days before everyone else. You select the time that you want, and if you want to get an early time and show up to the terminal the day of your cruise, that's great. If you want to select a later time and show up to the terminal at your convenience, that is great as well. Well, there were several yesterday on social media that posted, that reported that Carnival has changed their policy and that now Carnival is saying whatever time you choose at your online check-in appointment, it may be 10 o'clock, the first one. That's the one people want. Then you get there at 10 o'clock. If you don't select your time until 1 o'clock, when you get to the terminal, Carnival's not going to let you in the terminal. They're not going to let you have that priority access and priority boarding because you chose 1 o'clock. That's what people were reporting, and that is not the case. Carnival, John Hild, others, they made that clear late yesterday into today and said nothing has changed with priority embarkation. You can still check in early. You can get the earliest time if you want, so you can sleep peacefully at night knowing that you have the earliest time that you can get. But if you don't have the earliest time and you are platinum, diamond, sweet guest, faster to the fund, you can show up at the terminal, at your convenience, at your leisure, and when you get there, the priority line for check-in, the priority line for security, the priority line for priority embarkation is there. It's waiting for you. Nothing has changed. That is the news. Priority embarkation is a big deal, and nothing is changing with priority embarkation. That is from Carnival Cruise Line and others. Do you enjoy priority embarkation? Do you have it, or are you working towards it? Do you buy faster to the fun? If you are not platinum, diamond, or sweet guest, let us know in the comment section below. Cruise news story number 2 today is a negative story in nature. Passengers are sick on board one of Viking's ships, the Viking Neptune. The Viking Neptune sailed from Iceland to New Jersey. She arrived yesterday, but norovirus is on board, and several passengers, 12%, over 12% of passengers have reported that they feel their stomach's upset, they've been throwing up, they've had diarrhea. 12% of passengers, get this, 110 out of 838 guests, and that number will probably rise, have reported that they've had these issues. An interesting fact is that only 9 of 455 crew members, less than 2%, have been impacted. Of course, crew members are on the vessel for weeks at a time. Their immune system may be stronger. There may be different levels of sanitation and things like that. Viking is taking care of passengers. They're taking care of the Neptune. Of course, there's going to be a deep level of cleaning before the vessel goes on its next voyage. Norovirus outbreaks happen from time to time. Of course, it's something still that the CDC monitors. They share numbers on. They have inspections, and we know that Viking's doing everything they can to get the ship ready, cleaned, sanitized before the next voyage. And listen to this, cruise news story number 3 today. This is good news. Internships. Always love a good internship. Carnival Cruise Line sharing that their internship program is restarting. It is back in effect. It hasn't been since cruising has restarted after COVID, but an intern on a cruise ship. What an interesting idea. Carnival has a couple of dozen that they have hired. I'll show you a picture here in just a second, but it makes me think, if I were an intern on a cruise ship, what job or what department would I choose to intern in? Would it be the entertainment team? Let me ask you, would it be the entertainment team? Would you like to be a casino dealer? How do they do that? Would you like to be a performer, a singer? Do you know how to play the piano? Do you know how to sing? Would you want one of the tough jobs, right? Guest services. The shore excursions team, that would be cool. What about the dining staff, room steward, cabin steward? Would you want to work in the crew hall, the mess hall? What would your intern job be if you could have one on your favorite cruise line? Carnival Cruise Line welcomed 24 students from 24 different U.S. universities. As part of this new internship, there are youth staff, fun squad members, technicians, sports staff members. They will work this summer, and interns will come up with, work with crew members to come up with new ways, new games. They'll have the freedom and flexibility to do things that they've learned about, to do things they've studied, to implement those things. Of course, they will be under the supervision of those who work for Carnival Cruise Line, but we're excited that this internship has restarted, and we can't wait to see your responses on where you would intern on board your cruise ship, your cruise line of choice. And let me ask you this, did you ever have an internship when you were starting your career? Share your thoughts and your life experiences in the comment section below. Islanders, we hope you enjoyed the show today. If so, give us a thumbs up. We will see you in the comment section below on our Facebook page and tomorrow right here on Island Time.